Hello, salutations. What it do is start the gamer off out of Durag gang. You know the vibes like a scrub. Let's get it. Happy Thursday. We are back. First official Marvel's Avengers stream back on YouTube. Our first stream back was on Friday for the after show podcast, but this is the first time we're back on actual Avengers, so it's a little weird. How's everyone doing? Appreciate everyone hanging out on this fine Thursday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world. What's up, Mel Action, Maximum Venom, YouTube Toby, Pain and Phase. What's up, Glitchers Gaming, Dustin McKinley. What up, Fed, Ray? What up, Ray, Josh, Spencer? What up, Nerdy, Sean? How y'all doing? Your dad's in the hospital. Sorry to hear that, Dustin. Everyone send all your good vibes and Durag energy to Dustin. Sub Zarina. What it do, Ant? Shout out to all my members. Appreciate everyone. First time I found out I was back on YouTube was Slip Shock. Apparently a bunch of you wonderful people renewed your memberships the day that YouTube put it back on, so I appreciate everyone for joining back up. If you didn't know I was back, or you're interested in joining the inner circle, getting access to all those additional channel memberships, perks like the emotes, the badges, the private Discord, early access to videos. We got a banger video right now live for the members. ! Join in the chat to become a member. Only a couple bucks a month to support me. We are pretty close to unlocking a new emoji, so look out for that. Great to be back. So what's up, Jamario? Hot boy Mia. Can you get a Bucky God roll? You can get one. Well, hold up. actually, that's a good point. What's up, Brock? I'll get to that in a minute. What's up, Peppa? Broken ankle? Ooh, it's tough. One day you come out of the channel, that's your goal. Keep working. Actually, I don't know why you're not even out on the channel. I just thought about it. Like, wait a minute. Why aren't you out on the channel? Dreams do come true. On the Sadot the Gamer stream. Faster than you think. What's up, Cecilia? Hope you have a great Christmas as well. Hope everyone has a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What's up, Rafi? The Wolverine game was banned. Banned? I don't know about that. What's up, NBA Dreams? Doing Elite Raid. Alright. Currently playing The Witcher. I was thinking about picking that up actually. Because it was so cheap. Congrats, YouTube Toby. Welcome to the ranks of moderator. Use your power wisely. That was like, it's $30 and you get the full next gen upgrade and all the DLCs. I'm like, your birthday is Christmas Day. Lucky. Unless your parents don't give you extra stuff. Need an Age of Ultron cap. Needs to be Captain Marvel. So proud of. So today is for Avengers. Today is the Tachyon anomaly event. For those I know, of course, the Tachyon anomaly event is the best event if you're trying to power up your character, because you can stack the event chains on the one character, so you can increase your power level by 8 if you do the whole event on one character. But a lot of people did the new mission chain to get Winter Soldier to 175. Normally, when you have a new character, you would wait because you want to get that God roll Tachyon anomaly piece. Did I watch Avatar? I have not. I don't have an IMAX near me, so I'm like, eh. This is an example of a God roll. Essentially, it's just the combination of targeted buff with that targeted Tachyon surge. This is a God roll for Thor. You know, it's got the Valor, it's got the precision, it's got the targeted buff, it's got the cosmic proficiency. So people obviously would want something like that on Winter Soldier. But if you're already 175, you can't save scum, because normally what people would do is they would do one of these objectives, save it right before they finished it, and then they would complete it so that they would automatically get the Tachyon piece dropping in the slot 2, assuming the slot 2 was their lowest power level. But if you're 175, all your power levels are the same. So when you do the Tachyon, the odds are basically flattened. You can't guarantee a slot 2 if you're 175. Normally, you wouldn't be able to do that, but there is a way around it, which I'll show y'all today. I'll probably mess around with it. It requires you to not have everybody at 175. This is why my Captain America is the only character that's not 175. Not only is he not 175, his lowest power level slot is slot 2. So if they didn't patch it, I'm gonna use that to try to farm the God roll for a Winter Soldier. I don't think they patched it, but we'll check. I have no idea what the promos are this week. I haven't checked the blog yet, so let me look and see outside the skin sales. What are they talking about? You know what? This is always going to be comedy. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna look at the blog together. We're gonna attempt to look at the blog together for this week. All right, let's try it. Will it work? No, it will not. It's asking me to sign in. And solve a puzzle. We're picking lobsters, chat. Marvel's Avengers, everybody. So, can't help you with the blog. What's up, legit? Apparently, posting a link to a blog is too hard. Still, imagine. How you doing, Lejeune? Blog, you mean ad? That's true. It is literally an ad for the marketplace. So you're not wrong. All right, what's the villain sectors for today? It's like it's Maestro. All right, since Theo is so excited, we'll check out the news tab. Go Safari for leave vacation. Oh yeah, gotta get that work in. Get that God roll. Quad XP and double resources. See, holiday sale, 50% off, most items, new Hawkeye skin, Tachyon anomaly event, same December shipment, White Wolf, Iron Man skin. There you go. What's up, Herb? For Christmas, I know some of my family want to do something. I was planning on catching up on some videos because of my YouTube absence. And also I was gonna have like a holiday movie watch party with the Discord. I thought that would be cool. Twitch literally has a feature that lets you do it like properly. Like as long as it's a movie that's on Amazon Prime, you can literally just watch it on Twitch with your subscribers. So I might do that.
Agent Morales just gave me the heads up.
What's up, Black King?
Considering they're in the future and
What's up, Darcy? Your first time watching live? Welcome to hell. Boss spending that Avengers hate before Christmas, you know it. What's up, Cap Tay? Last Avenger standing. Best Quest Gaming, what it do? Good to see you back on YouTube. Your work days are getting long. Man, the Twitch days were getting long. I like streaming on Twitch is more fun, but making money is the most fun. So I'm happy to be having access to both YouTube and Twitch. What's up, Precision? Appreciate you. It's good to be back after YouTube's foolishness. See, these takedowns are still bugged. I'm so behind on stuff. I didn't even post a Winter Soldier build video yet. I might just I might just get some footage during the stream and do like a a segment for YouTube. I hate these phase bots, they're so annoying. I don't like them making me wait to kill them. I want to kill them when I want to kill them. You know, the hybrid build. I knew as soon as I looked at his move set, I was going to go range, because I'm like, this is basically the only way that I'm not going to feel like Captain America, and it's probably going to be the strongest way to play him, and that turned out to be the case. There's no way that didn't hit. At least he's fast. And he's got the flight thing.
More trouble. Take him out.
He can fly like Hawkeye. This shotgun targeting is dog water. It's supposed to be Hawkeye's bag of, it's supposed to be his version of Hawkeye's bag of tricks. But it's horribly optimized. It doesn't work at all, nearly as well. And he can't pick up orbs. You know, bro, Midnight Suns is so good. I was just playing yesterday. I was playing last night. Actually, I had to force myself to stop playing Midnight Suns last night. Cause I was like, I gotta get some sleep and plan out my video and my stream for tomorrow. I can't be on Midnight Suns all night. But I would have. I would have gladly. Love that game. His shotgun hits 100% of the time, half the time. Sounds about right.
Based on that broadcast, Maestro should be up ahead. Well, here goes nothing.
Did they do the patch to fix the 17.7 and 174 gear already? Oh, you mean the scaling? No, that's the scaling fix. That's supposed to be patch 2.7.2, which isn't coming out until next year. Is She-Hulk really the last hero? That is my prediction. Miller, when I was talking to Miller and I read his article and I read between the lines, he sounds hopeful. He obviously wants Captain Marvel to come out, but he doesn't sound confident at all in that happening. And I tend to agree. I'm very skeptical. She-Hulk I could see, because according to his intel, she was pretty much done before Brian had them pivot to Jane Foster. It was just that she's like very much an Echo character. So I could see them dropping like 2 Echo characters. I have a hard time picturing Captain Marvel. Even if they do drop Captain Marvel, I think she's going to end up being very echoey, like Winter Soldier. Am I farming the event? Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna have to do it a little differently since Bucky's already 175. But yeah, I plan on trying to get the God roll for Bucky. Makes you sad as a Captain Marvel fan. It makes me sad too. I really did want Captain Marvel. I hope they managed to get her out there, but I'm skeptical. What's up, Derek? I'm a skeptical boy. Because if they had some money, I can see that. I guess it's going to depend on how much work was done on Captain Marvel. And based on everything I've heard,
What do you think Aim's hiding?
it doesn't sound like that much work was done on her.
We haven't seen readings like these since 8A.
This is as close as we can get you.
And we already know what their workflow is when it comes to a new character from scratch that's an Echo. Like, they started working on Jane Foster in December, and she was like straight Echo, like 90% Thor. And they didn't have her ready to go out the door until June. So it'll depend on how long they started working on their next hero. If they're doing She-Hulk and they're just going to be like, all right, fine, she's an Echo, then that's just one hero we'll have to worry about out the door. So then the second hero is going to be, okay, is it going to be someone from scratch, relatively? Like, is it going to be, Shuri? Is it going to be Shuri or Ironheart? Straight another Echo. That's 6 months minimum right there. Did they work up? I know they have a character model for Captain Marvel. So how much is that going to look like? How much work going to combat is that going to take? No, I'm just very skeptical that we're going to get much next year.
Ready to do your thing, Jarvis?
I have a thing.
It's a compliment.
There should be a terminal near the entrance to that tunnel. I'll be able to access the security systems from there.
Hello, beta. Hello, beta testers. What's up, Woodrow? Honestly, would not be surprised if She-Hulk is the last hero that drops with the Kree invasion. Like, we expect Captain Marvel to be with the Kree invasion, but I doubt there will be a Kree invasion. And I could definitely see a scenario where She-Hulk and Ultron are like the last content that's added along with Patrol Mode. I could see them like wrapping it up with that. Ultron, Wasteland Patrol, She-Hulk, Echo, GG. They took all your skins and emotes you purchased. You still have it on? Yikes. Why do people only want heroes? That's not true, DJ. People, the thing about this community is that a lot of people want a lot of different things. And considering the game's been out since 2020, we've pretty much heard literally everything there is in terms of suggestions. You have people who want heroes, people who want missions, you know, people who want both. Pretty much everything that can be requested, somebody has made it. Yeah, some people want, you know, gear upgrades like loadouts and a reroll system. Some people want PvP. Some people want operations to come back. Some people want like more multiplayer centric content like horde mode, more raids. You know, people want all sorts of things. There's not this whole why do only people want one thing doesn't really exist. Like this is a pretty diverse community with a lot of different ideas on what they personally want for the game.
Anything showing up on your scanners?
One moment. I was able to create a rough layout.
They get to keep your. There is no official confirmation on how offline will work when it comes to your purchase cosmetics. There's nothing on that yet.
Scans show the power current is
The game will be playable offline. It is unclear what will happen with all of your cosmetics. What's up, Bruno? As of right now, if you went offline, you would have access to the skin that you have equipped. You would not have access to the marketplace or your other marketplace skins. So most likely, in order to have access to your marketplace skins, they would have to do some kind of patch to move the skins client side instead of server side. They have not officially answered that question. They've definitely been asked that question, but they have not given an answer. Can they keep the servers up? No, servers aren't free. Running servers for a multiplayer game is very expensive. And if they're no longer developing content for the game, then they're not going to keep the servers up because there's no reason to. And they're eventually going to have to stop paying for the license as well. So the game will eventually no longer be able to be sold. But because the game is partially client side, people will be able to play it even if they're off, even if the servers are turned off. What exactly is the Wade Zone's objective? I don't know what you mean. They took out their bug channel in Discord. Yeah, they moved it to the Reddit, and they have their own Crystal Dynamics customer support channel. Get him out of there. Been hearing a lot of leaks about the Transformers game being Destiny Warframe like. Yeah, it's hard to tell from the screenshot, but it kind of feels like that. It kind of seems like it would be like that. I hope so. That would be fun. That'd be fire. Am I save scumming for the target buff? I am. Got to do it a little bit differently though, because Bucky's already max level.
Or she brainwashed him again. I don't know which is worse.
Either way, we still have to.
The game's turned down. According to Miller's intel, there is no content planned for 2024. That is straight from the man Miller himself, the biggest, most trusted leaker in the Marvel's Avengers community. There is currently no content planned for 2024. And he believes that they're looking to shut the game down after the 3-year mark, which would officially be next September. Am I getting Hogwarts Legacy? Yep, I've been covering it when they have their gameplay showcases. Fortunately, I was away from YouTube, but I did cover the latest gameplay on Twitch. And they showed the open world, more of the open world to look, and some of the combat looked pretty fun. Looking forward to it. Transformer content creator. That's what partially helped Jay Shockblast. You know, he was pretty big off the Lego stuff, but Transformers was pretty big for him too. Maybe we're going to reinvent ourselves as a Lego content Transformers content creators, if it is like a Destiny type of game. Because I mean, it is pretty crazy. There's a lot of popularity for Transformers still, and that game does sound fire. All right, Edgy, appreciate you. If it is like a Warframe type of Destiny type of thing, I would definitely be interested in checking that out. That looks fun. I was watching the June stream. He was playing that old Transformers game. I'm like, man, if they did this for like current gen and made it like Destiny, that'd be legit. I would definitely play that. When's it supposed to come out again? I know it's not supposed to be 2023. I felt a little soon. Is it going to be like maybe 2024? If it's 2023, I'm gonna be like, bruh, there's too much coming out in 2023, bro. Predictions for WB Montreal's next game. Oh, speaking of which, I made a video about that. I dropped a video on that the other day. Definitely go check that out if you haven't already. What's up, Luis? Quick already in the game. Wow, it's not before it. Yeah, they should. I'm really sad that they cut all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff. That sounded fun. What's up? How you doing, Luis? Happy holidays. According to Miller, they used to have Gemma Simmons, Phil Coulson, and they were going to have Quake as a hero. But then they eventually cut all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff because it looked like it fell out of favor. it wasn't going to be canon to the MCU. That was disappointing.
Dropping you off close to the location. AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
Yeah, this league is a must buy, absolutely. What do I think of Hogwarts Legacy? It looks like a fun game. I was concerned, my main concern was if there was going to be enough to do in the open world, especially with how limited the NPC interactions seem to be.
You're gonna have to take them out.
But the gameplay showcase looked like there was a lot of objectives. There's the actual loot system, like, so you can actually gear up, and rescuing animals is a part of that. So right off the bat, that looks like there's going to be a lot to do there. Plus there's a battle mode to show off your combat. So it looks like it's going to be plenty to do, which is good. Yeah, I was real disappointed because Quake is one of my favorite characters. I really wanted some Agents of Shield in Avengers. I would have loved Phil Coulson and Gemma Simmons and Quake as playable.
To the lower floors to find the target who has more information.
Stop playing Avengers to reinstall Fallen Order. Jazz Survivor is gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Deja Johnson and Larry Lee in the single campaign. In a pod. Who say you should buy a Hawkeye skin? Should you risk it?
Who has the information for the
I mean, it literally doesn't matter. The game is going to shut down regardless. We're in December right now. You buy the skin now. You'll have it for like a year. You'll probably get tired of it after like a month. Like when it comes to live service games, if you're buying skins, you should just accept the reality that eventually those servers will turn off. It's the circle of life.
An impressive and educational performance. Excellent work.
Yeah, from what I could tell, Gemma Simmons was hilarious as an NPC. From what Miller was telling me, he described Gemma as horny Gemma Simmons. apparently that was the kind of NPC she was at the vendor. Horny Gemma Simmons. Which sounds incredible.
using his credentials to enter the AIM.
Is this game complete? No, people play this game offline all the time. It's actually a popular exploit.
Watch out. I think it might be expecting you.
You just won't have access to DLC content, matchmaking, obviously. That's your Warframe. Have I seen Fortnite getting sued? I have not. Why are people suing Fortnite? You've never gotten a diverse a Bucky to work like that? It's all in the wrist.
If we get any more sightings of AIM clones, we'll be back in touch.
I got practice cooking up on the stove. Feel me? What Hogwarts house will I choose? Probably Slytherin because I'm gonna be evil. I'm gonna be a straight up dark wizard. All right, so we got some footage of Winter Soldier going crazy. Now I'm gonna get some footage of Winter Soldier doing this thing. So they patched Winter Soldier's burst rifle cheese, which made it fully automatic, but you can still kind of do it. And you don't have to be a PC hacker to do it either. It's a matter of switching the targeting on and off, going from aiming, turning it on and off, and just going back and forth. And that will kind of give you the full auto. So you're aiming and taking off, finger on, finger off, and just going back and forth. And that will kind of give you the full auto with the burst rifle. So you'll do more damage. Not as powerful as the glitch, but still pretty effective. As you saw in the other footage. This is my current build. Obviously, I got it to 175 because of that mission chain. Current skills I'm rocking out with for Bucky are EMP, which gives you shock status for the enemies that are affected. Just a nice little bonus, little extra status. I mainly use it for galvanized stealth. This lets you get your intrinsic for yourself and your allies all the way filled whenever you pop the support heroic, which is great because you can immediately go into overcharge, which I do a lot with the way I made this build. Assault heroic, I almost never use it, but I got the increase the size of the bombardment zone by 50%. And Beneath the Red Sun to get 25% more damage on overcharge. I literally only use this, I think, to like get out of dodging. Like if I'm about to be hit with an unblockable attack or something, I'll just pop this off, but almost never use this. But I always have 3 charges of it. So it's basically there for the iframes because you're invincible when you activate your heroics. So I just keep the 3 charges around just because. Ultimate though, I use a lot. Carte Blanche, gotta use it. No ammo cost when you pop off while the ultimate is active. Gotta do that. Infinite ammo is clutch. And I do, of course, mark for assassination. Defeat enemies. Of course, I do the bigger they are. Just for that 10% drop chance to drop, that 10% chance to drop heroic orbs. Gotta have a way to consistently generate heroic orbs. On the mastery side, I went the hollow point for that increased range damage. Razor's Edge, increase the signature. I never use it. Like Fall of Snow, of course. Gotta have the heroic orbs for the takedown. For the range tree, I went for extended magazine because I like having that extra ammo over the increased reload speed, but you can try that if you want. I prefer that extra ammo, so I have that max 60. Staggering impact, I got this because I have a piece of gear that's really good with the stunning spray, which is your official full auto. So if I didn't want to use the burst rifle and wanted to use the full auto, I still have the gear set up where the full auto is still really powerful. And also have Relentless Hunters to increase that stunning spray by 45%. Intrinsic side, I got Calling the Reserves, increased damage dealt based on the amount of intrinsic energy stored up to a maximum 10%. Stoke the Fire, defeating enemies restore a small amount of intrinsic. This comes in handy with a range build because I'm shooting so much stuff. So my intrinsic meter is pretty much always filling up. Martial Grit, reduce the amount of intrinsic meter loss when taking damage by 20%. And here's the real cool part, overcharge. I went with Shade Walker. So when you activate your overcharge, which you do by double tapping the right trigger, I have this setting so that he goes invisible. So I get the extra invisibility. I love that. I love doing that. This one will get you the shock status, similar to how you can have that set up for the support heroic. And you can also mark them for assassination instead. So you can do takedowns, but I prefer just having that invisibility. This one just gives you an increase to your range attacks and melee attacks while overcharge is active. 10% for range, 20 for melee. And this one gives you a 10% chance to drop a heroic orb when defeating an enemy. So that's 20+% when you combine that with the ultimate. What's up, Uncle Casual? Just going over my Bucky build. If you've seen my build videos before, you know the champion system sucks. These are the only trees you want to put your points in. Critical damage, critical chance, heroic charge boost, perk chance, and fortification. Those are your priorities. I usually start off with critical damage and critical chance, and then work my way over. But all these other trees, do not waste your time. Don't do it. Gear wise, I got this homie from the raid. I wish this had Valor, but don't really need Valor all that much on Bucky anyway, but I do like to have the Valor. This is interchangeable. I also use this piece for that lethal vibranium conduit. It's up to you. Either way, I prefer this one because it has bullet destruction. I would love a raid piece that has bullet destruction and lethal vibranium conduit, if that's possible. This piece I got from Wakanda vendor. There is a offline date for this that I don't know offhand, but I'll probably throw that up in the video. But I got this from the Wakanda vendor. Shout out to Nate Ace. The combination of Gamma with the vibranium payload just destroys everything because of that battery effect. This one I farmed from the Red Room event. You do the Red Room dailies and it gives you this module harm room gear. I farmed this until I got that rampant assistant, which is 300% heroic charge rate while overcharged. Even though it says 3.2, it actually means 300%. And at least I got Bullet Boom. The middle perk is useless, but I didn't feel like farming for our 3 great perks, so I just settled for 2. This one, Cybernetic Tactician, is fire. It's got that Stunning Spray Frenzy. Increase the impact and rate of fire of Stunning Spray by 70%. That's the full auto. This does a lot. Like it doesn't sound like it does a lot because it's just you think, oh, it's just impact, but it actually just makes full auto like super viable. Like Black Widow's full auto basically is just there to stun and fill up the stun meter. This one, when you combine it with Bucky's full auto, just mows down crowds. It's pretty crazy. I think this one is a vault piece for Bucky. I think this is where you farm from, either the vault or the villain sector. Pretty sure it's the vault. And for the minor effects, I went with the reactive cosmic surge. Farm this from the DNA chests in the snowy tundra, and I went triple precision. You can double up on the precision if you want. I prefer just to have that reactive cosmic surge because it is just a great perk. And of course, for the major artifact, I'm using the Norn Stone of Lethal Will just for that extra damage. I do have a way to trigger a damage buff as well, so I get the extended duration, but mainly I just have it on and then pop off when it's time to fight the boss. You could use the Tactagon until you get to the boss fight, so you can get the extra status damage. But I usually just leave the Norn Stone on. And that is my current Winter Soldier build. I think this is pretty much the best way to play Winter Soldier. Just overall, ranged is the way. And I think this is like the best setup to have. Outside of some perk and perk rolls, this is basically the format. I think I'm probably gonna maybe try to build a melee version just for fun, but when I'm just trying to get the job done, gotta go ranged. All right, that is my Bucky build. Not even champion level 100. Do you Bucky, bro? I'm not a sweat like you, casual. Casual Avengers already champion 375. This man's a save wizard. When they kill the game, the offline method is based on you being able to access the game offline. So if the servers are turned off, it should just pretty much be just like if you were already going offline to do the gear method. So nothing will really change in that regard. Let's see, do I have 97? Trying to get the 99 DNA keys. Come on. Don't play with me. Actually, if I just do it with another hero, they'll give it to me. Let's go with Thigh Foster. Get those 99 DNA keys real quick. I'll be sad to see it go. Oh, for sure. I mean, a lot of us might be distracted by all the stuff going down in 2023, but when the announcement officially happens, for sure, it'll be a sad day. How do you get DNA keys easily? Do the villain sectors. They drop DNA keys. That's pretty much all there is to it. I did a couple of them on stream already. The one trick, I suppose, is when you defeat a villain, when you do the villain sector, like how I did with Maestro and Abomination, try to make sure that you're standing over them when you defeat them, because if you defeat a villain in a villain sector while you're standing directly over them, you have a high chance of getting a bonus DNA key. Yeah, so yeah, just check your objectives every week on Thursday. It resets. You'll be able to do the elite villain sector with every hero for the week and get DNA keys for each hero. No, the Monica villain sector, No What's for the Wicked, you only be able to do that with one hero to get those rewards. The other ones you can do it with every hero. But defeating the enemies while standing directly over them will give you a bonus. Bonus key. I haven't noticed it work for Monica, but everyone does it for Maestro, Abomination, and Taskmaster. I haven't noticed it for like the robots or anything. But if you just fight Maestro, Abomination, or Taskmaster, if you stand over them, when you defeat them, you'll have a chance at getting a bonus DNA key to drop. Even after you've done the villain sector for the week, there's still a chance that you can get that bonus key to drop. Teabag villains, pretty much. The game is basically encourage you to teabag them. What's up, Shannon? Glad to be back. Though you can actually teabag it. That's the funny thing. You technically can't teabag in Gotham Knights. I mean in Avengers, but you can do it in Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights does let you teabag enemies and teammates, which is very funny. DJ, appreciate that $4.99. You are welcome. Spreading knowledge of our favorite dead game is my passion. If we get Carol, I'll be very surprised. I will legitimately be surprised. Oh, we got a reload checkpoint. They won't let me in. We play together, we die together. Marvel's Avengers for life. Aim boys, aim boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Aim boys, aim boys. Aim bots, aim boys.
This is the storm Morales told us about. Maestro, here we come. Another group down.
But Mario, we are indeed back on the YouTubes. The real Marvel's Avengers was the friends we had made along the way. 100% correct. That is by far the best part of me becoming a Avengers content creator and getting involved in the community are the people that I've met because of it. By far, this is that is the main redeeming quality. We are the Avengers nerdy. True. They will go on their break now. I mean, that's not much of a prediction. The entire gaming industry goes on break at the same time every year. Tell us they're back in February. This is literally what happened last year. In March, they'll tell us the Kree invasion is coming. We'll get the Kree invasion capped tomorrow, October, November. Game dies peacefully. That's a lot of communication for Crystal Dynamics. I don't think that's happening. That's a lot of communication. I don't think they're announcing a Kree invasion anytime soon. They got patch 2.8 coming. That's going to be the next thing. So I think they're going to promote, and patch 2.8 is not a content patch, so I think they're going to promote that. And I think that's going to be the traversal update. they're gonna promote it as revisions to the heroes, and they're gonna mention traversal. Then they're gonna drop Ultron, and I think Ultron will be with patrol mode. Then for the anniversary, I think they'll drop She-Hulk, and then announce they're sunsetting the game. $99 keys, let's go. We got it. Thank you, Thigh Foster. Yeah, you put it down for so long after the story. You was out, not even grinding every day. Yeah, I got it. Now that I'm back on YouTube, I think I'm gonna get my Gotham Knights on again, because I've been grinding out the heroic assault. I've been having fun carrying people, doing different heroic assault runs. I've been mainly doing that and Midnight Suns. That's been all of my free gaming time. Midnight Suns, heroic assault. Think their focus will be a Kree? I don't think there will be a Kree invasion. I think the Kree invasion might be told in comic book form, but it's ultimately going to be another Monica boss fight with the Kree logo. Walked past Black Widow room one day, heard bed squeaking. If I could say, oh yeah, that'd be hilarious if they actually did that. Midnight Suns is awesome. Midnight Suns is awesome. I love that game. All right, so let's see. All right, so for the Tachyon anomaly, we have to complete Tachyon rifts with 2 or more of the same hero 3 times. Defeat Dreadbots with team takedowns 5 times. Complete war zones with 2 or more of the same hero 5 times. And hit enemies with combo enders 50 times. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of those except for the last one with combo enders. And then I'm gonna make that the last one I do. I'll do like 49 combo enders, and then I'll create a backup save, and that's the point that we'll do it from. Someone's in your decor said the hero stuff on PSN is $1. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Someone was mentioning they were having some kind of discount. Yeah, here it is. Black Widow Heroic Starter Pack. 500 credits for 99 cents. Same one. They got one for Captain America too. So basically, you could get 1,000 credits for $2. Oh, there's a Kate Bishop one too. So 2,000 credits for $3 you can get right now on PlayStation. 3,000 credits for $3 only. They really want you to get them skins. So you heard the game is dead. Why don't they come out and say what they're doing? They tell you what they're doing. They're selling skins. They tell you every week. they tell you when there's a patch dropping. They tell you when there's skins to buy, and then they keep it moving. That's what they tell you. You know the routine by now. They're not going to tell you bad news about the game if they're not until it's time to actually sunset the game. No, and we're back for the Tachyon. There we go. Were the credits on sale? I have no idea. I went to the add-on section of the PlayStation Store. They were just offering hero packs that include credits in them. We need a Marvel game with Blue Marvel. I get down with that. Okay, anyone need help doing the Tachyon riffs? Need to complete some missions with the same hero in the strike team. So might as well complete them together. Drop your PSNs in the chat if you're trying to run. You got the Spider-Man pack. Yeah, I have all the packs except the Widow, the Kate Bishop, and the Captain America. Need help getting Bucky to 175. You mean with the mission chain? Need to fix Hulk's body. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't at least done a skin that alters his body type a little bit. Yes, because you're not. Well, let me know. Well, let me know specifically what step you're on of Bucky's mission chain, because I gotta also do the Tachyon requirements. What's the way to get? There is no way to get Bucky to 175 solo, unless you want to. Well, you can technically just do the events, but you can't do all the events. Some of the events require you to play with other people, but technically, if you only play the events, it will take you an extremely long time, but you'll eventually get to 175. Otherwise, just do the mission chain. Hulk should be at least 10 or 12 feet tall. Happy holidays, Bill. How do you get the 175 period? Events, and I mean, if you can't play with other people, pretty much just the events. All right, Robert. You join up? Sure, Chris. Yep. Well, last of understanding, you can do that solo. So the only parts of Bucky's mission chain that require you to play with other people is the Omega level threat family reunion and the raid. Everything else on the Bucky mission chain you can do by yourself. Kate Bishop lover. I'm guessing you hate Kate Bishop. Where's your artisan? I left it on Twitch. You finally got a PS5. Congratulations. Oh, totally, she's the worst. I know, right? God. PS5 gang, stand up. Events are better to farm, but you still farm God rules on Monica. Scott, yours is not. I don't know. I'm glad the supplies are starting to pick up. It was definitely rough for a little while, especially that first year. It was rough for people to get a PS5. Now it's a lot easier. Just expensive. And now it's Christmas time too, so you know people are going to be trying to grab some. You did a family reunion twice. It didn't give you credit. You got to make sure you're doing it in order on the mission chain. There might be there on rare occasions there could be a bug, but when it comes to the mission chain, it doesn't count. It doesn't count if you've done Last Avenger Standing or the family reunion before. You have to do it in order. Seeing the pawn shop selling for 800. Holy. Well, that's not as bad as the scalpers in the beginning. They were selling that bit for like 1,500, 2,000. Oh, I was like, I got that. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me giving a scalper a stack for a PS5. I was like, no way. I'm glad I got I got my pre-order from Walmart, fortunately on launch day, because I used a tracker, so I was able to place an order right when it went in stock, because I was not trying to pay for a scalper. I refuse. Highest you've seen here in Chicago is 2,000. and that's the thing. People actually pay. That's the problem. If no one paid for that, if everyone just told the scalpers go screw yourself, they wouldn't be able to get away with it. Obviously, if places like like Amazon, eBay crack down on that sort of thing, that wouldn't happen as well. But if people just straight up, but like, you know what, I'm gonna have some self-respect and some self-control. I'm not going to reward this behavior. You can just sit on those PS5s by yourself until you bring them down to a reasonable price, because it ain't happening. Like, there's no way. They think they can get away with it because people let them get away with it. So you gotta get 2 of the same hero. I'll switch to Thick Bishop. Yeah, Yeah, paying them prices, like, no. You gotta put your foot down. Got cheers from GameStop, one of the 2 disc versions. They only had 8. Oh, that is lucky. Good thing is daily Tachyon. Daily missions have Tachyon gear. That's what's up. There's one who got 2 PS5s and sold them for $2,530. Yeah, that's a come up. Had to spend closely 800 for yours at GameStop. You need extra controller and insurance. That's not bad. So Darius, did you miss anything important? Just me going over my Winter Soldier build, but I'm gonna edit it together and turn it into a video. I think I invited Reggie. Let me try to send an invite to Reggie one more time. That's the same hero. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to complete the mission chain anyway. With Bucky or anything. I just need to get the requirements out the way. So y'all can pick whoever y'all want. As long as we have at least 2 of the same hero, it's all good. I got the disc version. Walmart had the disc version, so I wasn't trying to be picky. Plus, I told myself I ended up paying like $500 $600 because I got Miles Morales and I got Godfall. Ugh, that terrible game. But I figured if I have the disc version, then that would encourage me to buy the disc version of a game so that I can trade it in or sell it or return it if something goes wrong. I've never actually done it, but in theory I could, because you know how slimy Sony is when it comes to their refund policy. What up, Mike? Add you on PS5. Just got one. Nice. What's your PSN? We're looking to do these Tachyon things. Demon Souls was a good launch title. I probably should have got Demon Souls, but I wasn't into the Souls games. I wasn't sure which one. I figured, oh well, Godfall looks cool. I'm sure it's good. It's a looter. Nope. That game was dog water. Fever's Pup, appreciate that sub. Oh yeah, my PSN is Sadot Soul. For anyone that's trying to add me, I gotta remember to accept these invites. Oh, where my friend invites at? What is this UI? There we go. Sheesh. Some guy, what up? No news today. No news, just vibes. Play the game super heavy on Xbox. You have everyone at Virtual 175. You had to start over on PlayStation. But that's part of the adventure. What's up, E? Appreciate that. I don't know if I'd have the patience to start over on a new system. Not for Avengers. Now that I've gotten to the end and know what it's like, I don't know if I'd want to start over. I'd probably just be like, eh.
You're heading into another Tachyon storm. Just stay focused on completing the mission. We're monitoring
Like
you from here.
the hard part is just getting everyone back to 175. Cause like once you get cause it'll take you like an hour or two to get a little over an hour to get a new hero to 150. Cause you got you gotta do the 6-hour campaign and all that stuff. Then if you do the vendor method, you can have a character at 150 in like an hour. And then if you do the new vendor method, you can get everyone else to 150 in about 10 minutes. So then it's a matter of finding gear for everybody. The proper gear for everybody, unlocking everybody's skills. It's just a hassle.
I will scan the area, taking signatures, and update your HUD.
Like you can get to 150 with everybody in a day. Easily. 150. It's just a hassle. Then to find gear, then the events and dealing with the raid, and no one wants to do that. no one wants to do that. I would just call it.
There are Inhumans called Sadot up ahead. Backup has arrived. Protect those
Or just do it with Winter Soldier. I just take Winter Soldier 175 and pretty much call it. I still ain't play Elden Ring, and I probably never will. No one bought it for me, and I refuse to buy it myself. So unless it's free, probably never happening. You love this No Rest for the Wicked bug where MODOK shows off new power invisibility. Are you sure it's a bug? I mean, everyone's getting invisibility now. Bucky got invisibility. The new cloning lab gear has invisibility. Maybe it's a feature. Maybe they upgraded MODOK with invisibility.
neutralize the watchdogs unit. A watchdog agent is down.
Exactly, delete the game so fast. You just got Black Panther 3175. Got your PS5, download the Bucky update. Got the characters at 0. Oh,
Another watchdog has been neutralized.
Could not be me. Starting over.
Another bounty hunter is down.
I got that bug. I think I got that bug like twice,
The Watchdog's team has
where it like resets your resources and your character level.
been active in human.
But I knew the fix for it, so
You have to break them out.
it didn't end up being an issue. But for the people who like, especially at launch, I remember there was like famously some content creator who put like 100 hours into Avengers early on, and they ran into the bug that wiped away all their progress. So it was like 100 hours just completely wasted, and he obviously quit the game immediately. But that was I couldn't blame him. That was before people knew how to do the backup save to recover.
The cell is open.
But that bug evolved, so sometimes
Cells are all open.
sometimes even the backup save doesn't help you because it gets corrupted. But yeah, imagine you get Marvel's Avengers. You're excited. You've been waiting for this game for 5 years. You finally get it. Despite all the negative feedback, you get 100 hours in. You're enjoying yourself, and then you turn it on one day, and all your progress is gone because of a bug. I would have been pissed. I would have been furious.
We'll analyze these readings ASAP. I can't tell you how valuable this data is to us. Thank you.
Bruh. Could not be me. I would have quit too. I would have quit too. I would have quit immediately. Like, no, yeah, I got it. They need to increase the sky cap. You got to increase the sky cap money. That's what black parents used. That's what black parents be telling you. when you want something. Can McDonald's? You got McDonald's money? No, I'm a child. All right, then. Guess not. What's up, Justin? She-Hulk playing Scrap. According to Miller's article, which if you haven't already, if anyone hasn't read it, definitely check it out. !Miller in the chat. Take you right to it. She-Hulk was on pace to come out after Black Panther and Spider-Man, but the plan shifted to Jane Foster when leadership switched up and Brian kind of took over and moved everything in-house. That's when they focused on Jane Foster and put She-Hulk on the back burner.
How much contact have you had with these guys? As Tiny Dancer, plenty. Once my cover was blown and
You like this game so much
email,
since you were faced with Cyberpunk. I never played Cyberpunk. I refuse to reward CD Projekt Red for releasing that dumpster fire. So I love the anime though. The anime was great, but I was like, I'm never buying this game.
The goal is to knock out these power junctions.
Like, it's just not something that's going to happen.
and these scientists have something to do with A-Day. They worked in Tarleton's lab. And one
You know, it's nice that they fixed the game, you know, made their comeback or whatever, but yeah, I didn't feel right buying the game.
Okay, there's the junction facility. To get inside, you'll need a bit of help from
Anime definitely saves Cyberpunk for sure.
Down with local security
I mean, it already did well. That's the thing about Cyberpunk. Its reputation was in shambles, but the game still made a lot of money, even when you factor in all the refunds and the the lawsuits and things. There were those too. They still made a ton of money. But yeah, for sure, they got very much carried by the anime. That completely revitalized the game. Because in terms of player numbers, the game was pretty much, dead before that anime hit. Then when the anime dropped, suddenly they're at 1 million players a day. When's the universal update? Soon, or never. We don't know. They haven't talked about it. They haven't talked about traversals since September. First update every few minutes. This is 6 months. Yeah, the only thing we know about the traversal update is that it's a thing that they were apparently working on. Now they said in the blog, in the 2.7 release blog, that the next update was going to be focused on hero revisions. So maybe that could be the winner. That could be the traversal update. That cloning lab mission is garbage. You're not wrong. Remember when that one dude said, "Watch where you are in 6 months"? Oh, Nick, yeah. Reminder, 6 months. Yeah, I think someone said that there'd be no. He didn't think there would be any content after Jane Foster. And he said, reminder, 6 months. I mean, he was technically wrong. I mean, the content that they got out wasn't much. But Jane was not the last hero.
I'll track the jet. You focus on staying alive.
Rather than cloning lab be deceiving. I saw Lejeune play cloning lab with randoms. I don't know why he tortures himself like that. Only thing I ever play with randoms in terms of in-game content is a family reunion. I've never tried to raid or anything like that with randoms because I value my time and my sanity. They fixed gear. If you're talking about the scaling, no, they said that was coming in patch 2.7.2. The last patch was 2.7.1. Wonder where that guy is, Nick? Well, he blocked me on Reddit, which is hilarious. but he's still, I mean, he hasn't posted in a while, but he's doing whatever he does, which is not promoting the game properly. He hasn't been talking about Miller in a while, so I don't know what he's up to, but yeah, that dude sucks. He is terrible at his job. It's gonna be hilarious in Tomb Raider. That's how like they think. I mean, it depends. I mean, Tomb Raider still has some brand loyalty. I mean, their last Tomb Raider didn't sell that well, but with the Amazon games backing them and it being in Unreal Engine 5, as long as they don't do anything stupid, like if people see the first trailer and if the game actually looks good and competent, like it shouldn't be an issue, because there are still a lot of Tomb Raider fans out there. But it is Crystal Dynamics, so literally anything can happen. The running Cloning Labs be all dandy until the one part. I mean, yeah, because literally Cloning Labs is a hive. It is literally an elite hive with one puzzle in the middle that can trip you up, that trips people up if you don't know how to do it, because of the amount of timing it requires and coordination. If you took away that puzzle, it would literally just be a hive.
Enemy units have reached the crash site. Understood. Aid forces are here. I'm nearly there. The dropship should have a weapon blocker.
A lot of Tomb Raiders out there.
We still have guns.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Tomb Raider. I mean, if they do something weird with like Laura's character model again, or
Not for long.
or the story sounds trash or something, then yeah, I can see the game potentially not selling well. It would be kind of hard to mess up Tomb Raider. Like it's being built in Unreal 5. They're hyping it up as this, you know, big technical marvel, and so as long as they're confident, it should be fine. But you know, again, this is Crystal Dynamics. They might fumble the bag on Tomb Raider, but I'm more so confident that it'll be okay, because there's so much riding on Tomb Raider doing well. I just can't imagine Embracer letting them, or Amazon. I mean, we saw what happened with New World, so Amazon isn't, you know, the best when it comes to quality control, but between Embracer and Amazon, I think Tomb Raider should be fine. I don't think they're going to let it not do well. Like a big part of the reason Embracer even bought Crystal Dynamics was the Tomb Raider IP. And after what happened with Saints Row, I can't imagine the Embracer group being as hands-off. There's an enemy under the map. Holy. Yeah, just start over anyway. Say the last hero of this game got like 3 more years. He said 3 more years. That's adorable. No, it doesn't. This game has less than 1. Said 3 years. Holy. This is whose free DLC was better, Avengers, Colonial Labs, or Gotham Knights? Definitely Heroic Assault. It's way better DLC.
AIM forces are here. I'm nearly there. The dropship should have a weapons locker. Use it. Good call. At least they'll have guns. AIM's all over them.
They added a 30 floor multiplayer mission that you don't have to have 4 players to complete, along with the power level cap increase. And a new mission that lets you, and a new mode that lets you fight a villain, replay the villain encounters, but more difficult. One of the main things we've been asking for in Avengers is basically like a Heroic Assault, like some kind of multiplayer horde mode, hive type of thing. And Gotham Knights not only gave it to us, but they also have Join in Progress. Is Tachyon event good? Tachyon is the best event. By far.
Well, that didn't quite go as we planned.
Now, Jarvis, did my payment
The best events are Tachyon, Anomaly, Red Room, and Corrupted Vibranium. But Tachyon is the best event, easily. Tachyon's raised. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, Tachyon Anomaly is great because of the Tachyon gear. Now, it'd be hilarious if this was the God roll, but there's a version of this piece that drops from Tachyon that rolls with targeted buff in place of cryo bullets with this exact stat roll. And that's arguably the strongest gear piece in the entire game. You can get that from the Tachyon on any of your characters. And if you do all the objectives, because they're not hero bound, you could get the superior rewards, both exotics and minor artifacts. So you can increase your power level faster than any other event if you just put all the rewards on one character. That would be hilarious though if I got this guy literally I got 2 near god rolls in the same an exotic version and the legendary version, just missing targeted buffs. That's funny. I'm like, if I had got the gyro right there, I'm like, well, I guess that's it. All right, Chris, appreciate you running. Let's see, how many was that? That was, all right, 2 rifts and 2 war zones. So we need 3 more. I don't need grenades. I only use bullets. My build uses the burst rifle. I don't need grenades. The grenades were fun, but I do the bullets. It's a lot harder to do the grenade spam on console than the burst rifle. What's up, Greg? Good to be back. Appreciate you. Oh, time flies. Gotta schedule this new video. Then fix up this live stream. There we go. Thing new of note? Not really. I mean, not in the world of Avengers. There's probably not going to be new anything when it comes to Avengers anytime soon, unless Miller drops some new leaks since they're going on vacation. But I have been watching some new stuff on Netflix. I've been really into Money Heist Korea. Netflix basically did a Korean version of some of their popular shows. I think they have one for Narcos too, but I've been watching the one for Money Heist. It's really good. I like some of the differences. At first I thought it was basically going to do all of the exact same story beats as the original, but they switched some stuff up, and it definitely works and kind of stands on its own. Let's see if this is actually going to work. Looks like we got a glitch. This is what matchmaking in Avengers looks like. Let's try this again. Trigo trailer. Let's get you in here. My money is on She-Hulk as the last hero. Or Ironheart. I think that would be more funny. But I think She-Hulk. Ironheart would be hilarious though. imagine how mad War Machine fans would be if the game ended on Ironheart
Do you after 5 years?
I was furious.
What? Why?
instead of War Machine.
I should have worked harder. For you too.
I mean, according to Miller, that's a very real possibility. Because he gave the list of potential heroes that could be dropping next year, and War Machine was not on there. Ironheart was. Oh, that'd be tough. Feel like you're gonna wake up one day and the game will be over. I mean, that's definitely gonna happen, regardless. But it's not gonna just be over. It's gonna be an announcement of sunsetting. No. What's going to happen is they're going to announce a date where they're going to announce that they're sunsetting the game, and they're going to announce a date for when the servers are going to be turned off. It's not like Marvel. It's not like Marvel Heroes. This isn't an always online only game anyway. Marvel Heroes got shut down the way it did because it was always online, and because Marvel pulled the license at pretty much at the same time because they weren't paying the licensing fee, and they had that whole controversy with the CEO. Avengers is going to not continue, not because of anything like that, but just because of the game pretty much running its course. It's not making enough money to justify continuing. The studio is prioritizing other stuff. They don't have enough money, they don't have enough people to really do this project properly, and no one is interested in funding it. So it's just gonna wrap it up. It's been years since Battlefront 2 has been sorted, but the servers are still alive. Yep, they're keeping it going. They'll eventually give a date when everything will be sunset. They can, as long as they pay for the license, people will still be able to buy the game. But eventually they're going to turn the servers off. They'll announce that they're going to update the game, that they're going to stop updating the game. They'll probably give a date, a sunset date. If they don't plan on paying for the license much longer. You'll be able to play local co-op. You should be able to matchmake with your friends. Well, not matchmake. You should be able to invite your friends. Again, because you saw that Avengers has been very influential, and not in a good way, for sure. There are definitely a lot of companies who have altered their strategy directly because of Avengers. Like a lot of companies looked directly at Avengers and was like, okay, we want to avoid this at all costs. Cyberpunk, Avengers, people, a lot of developers took notice, and it's definitely changed some stuff with how the industry is treating their releases. Nobody wants to have a Cyberpunk or an Avengers launch. That's why you're seeing That's why you're seeing a lot more delays. These developers really don't want to be in a situation where they release a game and it's just like noticeably unfinished. Because I mean, it still happens, but I feel like it hasn't been quite as bad. Like the last game that I remember it having a rough launch is like Callisto Protocol. That game got brutalized, but the game wasn't completely unplayable. It was unplayable on PC, but they managed to fix it, I think, pretty fast. But yeah, that game died immediately. That game got buried. Crossplay joining progress out of question for sure, 100%. After the stream is over, I'm not going to be playing on PlayStation at all. But if you become a member, !join, you get access to the private Discord, and me and the Discord members frequently hang out, play games when I'm not streaming. That rogue thumbnail though. I thought you men of culture would appreciate it. Hope Insomniac makes the next Avengers game. I'm interested to see what Insomniac does after Wolverine. I want Insomniac to, stick to what they do best. But if they do want to do a multiplayer superhero game, I would definitely be interested. I'm sure they do a great job. They are Insomniac after all. I don't know if they need to do an Avengers game, but if they wanted to merge the universes of Spider-Man and the Wolverine game, that'd be interesting. English gentleman of culture. I'm all about the culture. Sadot the culture. Gotham Knights could be better if it runs. Gotham Knights combat would be exactly the same if it ran at 60 FPS. Gotham Knights combat would be improved with a parry and a target lock and an adjustment to the camera angle. Let's see how Motive does with the Iron Man game. Yeah. Well, before we see their Iron Man game, we'll see their Dead Space remake. So that should give us a little preview of what they're working with.
Nice work. We'll these readings ASAP. I can't tell you how valuable this data is to us. Thank you.
Sam easy. It's the enemies for you, and that's facts though. Nah, it shifts. Based on, you know, your proximity. But there's not really a lock on per se. So I don't need to do that. That's all right, that's 3 riffs. So we gotta do two war zones with 2 or more of the same hero, dreadbots, and then the enders. All right, cool. So since I'm already 175 with Bucky, what I have to do is, once I do all of these, except I'm going to do combo enders until I'm at 49. Then I'm going to create a backup save. And then I'm going to switch to Captain America. Then I'm going to go in, I'm going to do a combo ender with Captain America. It'll trigger the mission chain. And because Captain America is 162, which is my lowest slot here, I should get a slot 2 drop for Captain America guaranteed. But because I'm on Captain America when I complete the mission chain, I should get a slot 2 for the entire roster. So then it's just a matter of save scumming, downloading the save, going back and forth until I get the piece I want for Winter Soldier. Let's see, who has a Dreadbot? I know I should still have a mission. Yeah, out of the shadows, there's a Dreadbot right there. The trick is to get the Dreadbot takedown without killing it. So I got to switch to the full automatic. Switch to the full. I might have to do melee. I might just do the ultimate.
You'll be the first wave. My agents will follow and secure the base as you make your way through.
Let me see how much damage the fallout does. What's up, Zach? I'm doing good. How are you? How you doing? Yeah, basically, out of the shadows, condition green, and enter the Avengers. Have Dreadbots early on, and harm room challenge. I think it's 4. I think it's the highest harm room challenge, but it disappeared on my war table, so I can't use that anymore. The harm room's the best one, but if you don't have that, out of the shadows is pretty good. Come on. Somebody come do the takedown with me. What the hell? That's the hardest part. Getting them to do getting your teammates to actually do the takedown. Why are you hitting him? Do the damn takedown. My teammates are actually brain dead. The AI is actually brain dead.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out. Roger that, Commander.
They need to re-add the missions rule. I don't know why they. Yeah, I don't know why they did that to begin with. That's incredibly stupid. It literally made no sense at the time. Still doesn't. I love developer that was in on that decision to explain to me the logic behind removing content from a game that has a problem with there not being enough content. Has the AI gotten dumber? Finally. The AI I feel like has gotten dumber.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
What are my thoughts on NBA 2K23? I hope you, if you're thinking on buying it, I hope you have money. Or you don't really play online. This is like the worst year to buy 2K in terms of VC prices. if you missed it, have gotten way out of hand. If you're not a 2K content creator or rich,
Roger that, Commander.
NBA 2K ain't for you. Not this year. I mean, if you don't mind not playing Park or being competitive at all, or just having lower level character have to work your way up, then that's fine. But yeah, if you're someone who like to play Park, or you want to do my career, you want to play in the rec or anything like that, this ain't the year.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
It's the game. Yeah, if you get the game on sale, that's good, because I know it was pretty cheap. But it is legitimately like $100 per build minimum. Actually, it's more like $200 per build. Because it's like $100 to get from 60 overall to 85 overall. And you still gotta get the 99. If you're trying to get the 99 overall, yeah, it's like $200 per build. Which is, it's just ridiculous that this is not a free-to-play mobile game. And they do the players like that. Like, it's bad when the 2K content creators are coming out talking about the game needs to go free to play.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Thanks for staying away from the scam. Yeah. Please do. Because it'd be one thing if, I mean, it would still be bad, but it'd be one thing if they at least allowed you to earn VC at a pace where you can, like, it's still be feasible. But like, they ran the numbers, and the amount of VC that you get from free VC you get from doing all the RPG quest lines in my career It's like 100,000 VC. It's like a couple 100,000 VC. Like it's not even enough to get you to 85 overall from 60. Literally, it's pay to win. It's not even. That's the thing. 2K isn't even a pay to win. It's pay to play. It's literally pay to play. It's literally pay to not be 60 overall for a month. If you want to play Walker, that's how bad it is. Like when I played 2K20, I bought the if you bought the edition of the game, it was like $100, and it comes with like 100k VC and some other stuff. You can pretty much get to 85 overall from 60 overall just with that, like $100. You might have to spend maybe like another 20 maybe on VC. Still not great, but you can get it. You can get it, and with the way you can earn VC, you could do multiple builds, and it wasn't that much of a problem. Now, shit. You might as well put a down payment on a house. The amount of money 2K would charge you this year to be to be even remotely competitive. My team, oh yeah, my team 100%. My team's always been pay to win. Do you think we'll be able to go past 175 with events in the future? Probably. 200 for a good lineup? Yeah, pretty much. That checks out. I never bother with my team because I was like, well, that's clearly that's clearly a pay to win card. That's clearly a mobile game. Oh, you're paying to open packs of cards. I've been there. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that hustle. I stayed clear from my team. I know all about buying card packs from Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not doing that in NBA 2K. No, thank you. So we're going to wrap up the stream here. I got a brand new video premiering right now about upcoming open world superhero games. You definitely want to check that out. I'll catch y'all guys tomorrow for the after show podcast. I'm Sadot the Gamer signing out. Go check out that video right now. Leave a like. I'll be in the chat on that video as well.